This was day one of our 2-week vacation from Vancouver to Ontario, back to interior BC, and then back to the island. We took the ferry to Tsawwassen from Nanaimo. We took this Blue Heron Way that we actually saw recommended from somebody else's video about going to Tsawwassen. We did in fact see a heron. There was a fun boardwalk. We had a great time. It was really pretty. Then we headed over to the Tsawwassen Mills Mall. We had some lunch at California Thai. They had a really good vegan selection. All of the things that I showed were vegan. It was yum. We took the 5 a.m. ferry to save money as it's the cheapest because our flight wasn't until 10:40 p.m. But we just ended up spending a lot of money going around Richmond, so I would not recommend that. We did our best not to buy things, especially because our point of going to Ontario was to bring back all our stuff that is sitting in Ontario. But we did end up in a couple stores, so we got some chocolates and I got some great shorts out of West 49. My only request for the day was to go to T&T Supermarket. I love T&T for its various fruits and vegetables. We did end up buying a tropical fruit to eat and some seeds for my mom. And I really love looking at all of their desserts. I used to eat these like crazy when I was not vegan, but alas, none are vegan. Even though they're topped with fruit, if you're not vegan, I recommend these. And thank God there was a delicious bubble tea right outside of the exit. I brought Maddie over to Parker Place, which is like a Chinese shopping mall. They have a lot of different things in there, including this amazing tea store. The lady was so nice, and we ended up getting a gift for a friend to bring back home. Richmond is where the Vancouver airport is, so a lot of planes were going overhead pretty much all day. We just hung out in the car, and then we found this nature center in Richmond where they had a bunch of trails and flowers and birds to look at. And inside of the nature center, they had fun newts and snakes, and they were doing a bat exhibit. There was this guy, and there were these 2 newts in the other aquarium. I think she might be pregnant. She's chunk. I do love a nature center, so this was actually really fun. And the lady working here was also super nice. And we went outside where a bunch of people were filming this section where all these birds were, so we stood to watch, and then we took the boardwalk trail. It was a loop around to the bog. It was around 3 p.m. when we got here. We did not see any creatures other than birds, but did see this one. I think it's a kingfisher. Someone else might know. We had a nice time, and it was a beautiful day outside. After all that walking, we were hungry, and we went to Big Way Hot Pot in Richmond as well. All of this that you're seeing are vegan options for the ramen, and I am dying to go back there. Look how delicious that is. We ate all of that soup. We ate all of it. Wouldn't you? You got free iced tea, and there was a buffet where you could pick all of your sauces. And we still had more time to use up, so we found this flight path park, which is right outside of the airport. The planes were coming right overhead and landing into the airport. We saw several countries' planes. I did read all the informative signs as well, and this park is designed to deter wildlife so that birds do not get into the flight path. And we were lucky enough to be in Vancouver for cherry blossom season. We actually spent a couple hours here amongst the cherry blossom trees because we were just waiting to go for our flight. There were a lot of families and kids here, and it looked like everyone was having quite a nice time. So this park was a pretty good idea, I think, outside of the airport. As the sun was going down, we did head over to the airport to arrive 3 hours early as per Flair Air. They do make you purchase your seats as well as your tickets, so we had to pay $44 extra just to sit on the plane. This was a super long day by this point already, so we went for a beer before our flight at the Stanley Park Brewery.